and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along... Grant won a... season is... fresh. What are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Let's check out the Stars starting lineup. Chris Paul out there with Thompson, and it's Irving in at the small forward position. 5 on the clock. Here's Maravich. He's off on that one. Thompson with some nice D. Outside Irving. Pass to Paul. Fires from 14. Yes, on the jumper.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
And we're about a minute into the first. Now here's Pippen. Driving inside. And Donaldson pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Left side Irving. From the high post. Basket's good.
So many different ways he can attack you. He can pull up from the mid-range like he does here. The doctor is in the house, folks.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now here's Thompson. Tight defense on him. Pass to Paul. And there are the Stars. Another bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Maravich to the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Now here's Irving, defended by Pippen. Irving, no good.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
Paul looking it over. Pass to Irving. Back to Paul. There's the triple. Mirasan pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Hardaway with it. No made baskets yet. Pippen right side. Over Irving. No good, off the front rim. And it's Paul with the ball for Nashville. To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Paul is so good at shredding defenses in the pick and roll. He seems to always be one move ahead.
They set the pick. Down low. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Pass to Pettit. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Pettit is a force on both ends, an incredible scorer, who also is an incredible rebounder.
Cousins, he's checked in for the Stars. And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from his charity stripe. You love to see that.
Pass to Mirasan. Here's Maravich. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Pettit. Nashville, no good that time either.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Maravich. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. They now take the lead.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nuggets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Shot by Chenier, no good. The Nuggets lead by 3. Stripped it away. Nance with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Maravich. Uses the glass on the layup. Maravich has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The Nuggets, number 1.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Nice ball movement by Nashville. Pass to Morant. Intercepted. Jackson against Nance. Jackson, pass to Archibald. Now here's Sabonis. Here's Sharman. Puts one up from 19. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Here's Archibald. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And here's the fast break. Nance with it. Jackson in his pocket. Left side, Morant. Pass to Beck. And here's Cousins. Inside. Here's Chenier. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now just a 3-point Nugget lead.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Here's Lee. Here's Archibald. Pounded by Morant. Back to Lee. Just 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Sharman. Off target with the 3. The Stars have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you, Brian.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report.
They recognized what the defense was allowing and took full advantage.
Here's Chenier, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First in shooting percentage, and they were the best team in the league on the break. Nobody scored more points in transition than they did. The up-tempo game was their calling card.
And those assist numbers from last season tell the whole story. This team played the most unselfish basketball in the league. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Chenier passes to Cousins. Sabonis with some nice D. Denver leading by 3. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's stolen. Nance outside. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Denver. Pass to Archibald. Here's Lee. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Archibald. And the shot no good. A bit short.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Now here's Morant. From the low block. That shot off. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Taking a look at the stars. They've got Thompson. He's out there with Chris Paul. And it's Donaldson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Maravich. Now here's Pippen. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about Pippen's decision-making in screen and ropes? I mean, he can really break the defense down.
And here's Paul. 8 points in his last time out. That one's good for 2. Paul's got 6.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Denver moving it around. Here's Mirasan. He has 6. Maravich, no good. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Irving. Great D that time from Pippen. The Nuggets lead by 3. Now Hardaway. Yet to see a basket. Maravich. No good on the triple. Paul with it. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Floats one up, and the layup by Irving.
The touch on Irving's shot almost too sweet, making the tricky floater looks oh so easy.
Pippen outside. Pass to Maravich. To the inside. Here's Mirasan. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8 points now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
There's a screen. Here's Paul. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Paul knows exactly which angle he wants to take on that shot inside. That just comes from great awareness.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Outside Hardaway.
Stars foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Here's Donaldson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Maravich with the bucket. Maravich has got 9.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
And the Stars call time here.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
All right, everyone. Let's go to your one and only Memphis team.
With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Nuggets, number 1.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Here's Irving. Pass to Donaldson. Here's Pettit. Outside for Irving. 4 on the clock. Rebound by the Nuggets. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Outside Paul. Pass to Pettit. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Maravich, defended by Thompson. Hardaway, the pass to Pippen. Back to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Thompson pulls it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Paul. Here's Pettit. He's got 6. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Pass to Maravich. Now here's Hardaway. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll be Nashville's ball.
Unforced turnovers. He'll drive your coach insane.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Stars. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. To stop the drought, uses the glass that time. It's good. Thompson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Stars making a switch here. Here's Archibald. Pass to Lee. Here's Sabonis. No good. A bit long that time. The Stars have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Paul. Rebounded by Denver. This their first chance this season playing Nashville.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Outside Paul. Pulls up. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And Nashville leads by 1.
You know, if there's an ideal partner in the pick and roll, I think it's probably DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, he's physical, he's big, sets a good screen, and he's got great hands.
Picked by Sabonis. Here's Archibald. Hounded by Morant. Shoots from the baseline. And he drops that one in. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Back to Paul. And there's a pick. Nice shot from the wing. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Jackson outside. Pass to Sharman. Here's Sabonis. Checked by Cousins. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Sharman. Nance pulls down the board. For Nashville, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Beck. And here's Morant. Nance outside. Now Cousins. Defended by Jackson. Here's a 3 from Paul. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 4 rebounds now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Jackson outside. 56 seconds left in the first half of this one. To the middle. Here's Lee. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Nashville. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson. And then on Tuesday, they'll defend the home court against the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that game against the Knicks, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. The Stars have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Back to Morant. Nance outside. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer off the mark. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Denver. Here's Sharman. And again, it's Denver missing. Here's Beck. And the layup is good off the glass. Beck's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Here's Archibald. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
It's all tied in Denver. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference. It would help if they can get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when they would foul you? Freebies?
Nah, it was usually and one. Free throws were just a bonus.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Well, right now for the Nuggets, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence boost. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And it's Mearson in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Hardaway against Paul. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3 sinks the tray. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Here's Maravich from 13 feet. Down it goes.
You know, he can beat you a lot of ways. Actually, any kind of way. A quick jumper. His agility on the move is excellent. Maravich always making things happen.
Pass to Pettit. Shoots from 12. Off the left rim and out. The Nuggets trail. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pippen outside. Denver moving it around. Here's Maravich. 11 points in the game. Shot is off. He's 5 for 11 in this one. To the paint. Here's Donaldson. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
And I like how Paul constantly looks to set up his guys. Knows how to orchestrate the offense with his passing.
called in by Pettit. Pettit's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball against Hardaway. Thompson outside. Pass to Pettit. From 11 feet away. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Inside. It's rebounded by Nashville. Donaldson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Another miss, not how he wanted to start the second half.
Paul into the lane. Softly drops in the floater. And now a 5-point Nashville lead.
Paul, so good with the ball. Carves his way inside with such ease and precision. That's what's so marvelous about it.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Give it up for the Nuggets press squad.
Always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Nuggets, number 1.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
And here's Paul. He's got 12. Pass to Pettit. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now a timeout called by the Stars. second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Thompson passes to Irving. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
That's what we're talking about now. The Dr. J literally taking flight.
Pass to Pippen. Down low. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Nashville leading by 3. Up top, Paul. Defended by Hardaway. Back to Paul. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Nashville. Paul can't get it to go. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Maravich. Here's the pick. Pippen outside for the tie. And Donaldson pulls it down. Nashville has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Paul. Back to Irving. To the inside. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Irving. Paul's got 14 points.
He doesn't get flustered inside despite giving up a lot of size. He doesn't let the defense dictate the shot he takes.
Here's Pippen. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Nashville leading by 5. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Nashville.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
The first free throw is good. On both. Now Hardaway still without a bucket. Jackson outside. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Nashville shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And Nashville making a change here. Nance is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Archibald. He has 6. Pass to Lee. And that one is hammered home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nance, the pass to Moran. Nashville, no good that time either. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Archibald. Robbed. Pass to Chenier. Here's Beck. Banked it in off the glass. Beck's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Lee, the pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Cousins. Sabonis' shot is off. Nashville leading by 7. Here's Chenier. He has 6. Pass to Cousins from deep. The rebound by Sharman.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jackson. Nance pulls down the board. For Nashville, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 9-point Nashville lead.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Pass to Lee. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Cousins, the pass to Morant. Cousins with the screen. Fires the three. No luck on that one. Nuggets trail by 7. Pippen left side. Soft touch off the glass. Pippin's got his second bucket on the night.
I love to see Pippen hunting his shot, especially when he's got the position he wants inside.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Mirza. Checked by Cousins. Here's Sharman. It's tipped. Here's Chenier. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Outside Morant. 11 seconds left in the third. Pass to Chenier. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cousins. Blocked! And so it's Nashville closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service down right there, boy.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Taking a look at the stars. Thompson out there with Chris Paul. And it's Pettit in at the power forward position.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Nashville leading by 5. Outside Paul. Pass to Irving. They swipe it. Now here's Pippen. The D's right on him. Good on the shot.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Irving. Defended by Pippen. And it's Irving missing. Hardaway with it. Pass to Mirasan. Back to Hardaway.
Taking flight. Scottie Pippen going upstairs.
We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. Hardaway against Paul. Now Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Thompson finds Paul. Lets it fly. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
At this point in his career, these types of scoring nights might not be typical for Paul, but he's clearly still capable of filling it up on occasion.
Down low. Curacao, that's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to hear the Stars coach going over their plan during the break. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Here's Maravich, defended by Thompson, and it's in there.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And it's Paul with the ball for Nashville. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Pippen.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Inside, deflects the pass. In transition, here they come. Cole with the bucket. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Never surprising to see Chris Paul start the break now. But as we see right there, he's just as good at finishing.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here's Maravich. Now here's Pippen. And here they come. Here's Irving. And the finish by Irving.
Hey, folks, sit back and enjoy the show. The doctor is an amazing in-game dunker.
And here's Pippen. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Thompson left side. From 7. Tipped. Here's Maravich. Hardaway up top. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Pippen. 5 to shoot. Fades away. Great D that time from Irving.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Paul. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Paul's got 20 points.
You know, CP3 is exploiting that defense right now, making them pay time and time again.
To the inside.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Pass to Irving. Here's Pettit. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And the focus of Pettit, really impressive. I mean, love watching him score over the defense, especially this close to the basket. He doesn't waste any opportunity.
Denver moving it around. Pippen outside. Inside. And a nice finish on the layup.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Paul. Yep, that one's good. Paul's got 8 here in this quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Hardaway, the pass to Maravich. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Combo guard skill set of Maravich really does a nice job of drawing defensive attention and then passing to teammates.
For Nashville, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. From 12 feet, and he nails the jumper. Ball's got 24 points.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Here's Maravich. They set the screen. Got a piece of it. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line to shoot free throws. And he drops the first.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Stars with a lead. Irving. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Pippen outside. That misses. Nashville leading by 4. Thompson. Oh, no good on the layup.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Irving rips down the board. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A minute 15 left in the game. The 17-footer. Oh, it's off.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Using the glass to lay it in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots. You can always trust Dr. J to deliver for you in the high-stakes moment. He's always ready to step up.
Pippen outside. Here's Maravich, defended by Thompson. Clock at 6. Knocks down the trifecta.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Ball against Hardaway.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And the second of 2 is good, and that'll put him up 2.
He missed a chance to put him up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Mirasan. Thompson with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. No resistance. Just finished in transition with ease.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. The line was foul. 2 shots.
Take break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're losing by 6. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Here's Maravich, defended by Thompson. Nails it! And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. So it's Nashville picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And let's reveal our player of the game, Chris Paul.
Minute. Rotations, these elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up, giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. Stockton is out there with Cope. Then it's Reed. Then there's Lewis. Barnes kicks to McDaniel. Here's the screen for the three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Stockton looking around. Pass to Kobe. From past the arc. And it's Cowens with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Barnes passes to Cowens. Stolen by Stockton. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Bryant. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. To the inside. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Barons able to retain possession here.